never be a memory.
And what's going on, Read My Lips people? We are back. So, a lot of news within the last 24 hours. First, we'll start with probably one of the most shocking things that I've seen within the last 24 hours. Tulsi Gabbard is going to sue Hillary Clinton. Now, I'm no Hillary fan, and everybody knows I love me some Tulsi, but I didn't see this coming. And I think she's suing her for what, like $50 million, I want to say, or something along those lines. Yeah, I think it's $50 million. And look, to be quite honest, that's chump change to Hillary Clinton. 50 mil is nothing to the Clintons. And look, I don't think she's gonna win either. I don't think Tulsi Gabbard is gonna win any amount of money from Hillary. But it's pretty much a sort of like G check. She's kind of trying to G check Hillary. Like, you can't say and do whatever the hell you want to without repercussions, kind of thing. And I think she's suing her for like defamation and slander and stuff like that. So yeah, Representative Tulsi Gabbard sued Hillary Clinton for $50 million Wednesday, claiming that Clinton's allusion to Gabbard as a Russian asset caused the presidential hopeful anguish and damage to her reputation. Yeah, I mean, when Hillary called her a Russian asset, that was fucking stupid. Now, I just got to be honest, she's not the first person to call Tulsi that. Like, that didn't originate from Hillary. So it's kind of, I don't know if you can really go after her for that. I mean, Clinton's just, regurgitating, slander that was already out there. So I don't think she's gonna win this case, but it's sort of, like I said, G-checking Hillary. The complaint filed in the Southern District of New York is peppered with insults referring to Clinton as a cutthroat politician by any account, a candidate who lost in surprising upsets, and someone who's known to hold long-time grudges. Now, this is 100% factual. I think Hillary just came out with saying, they were asking her if Bernie Sanders wins becomes the Democratic nominee, would she support him? Would she back him? And then she was, I don't know, I'm not there yet. Like, but you bitched and moaned that Bernie didn't move quick enough to back you. And look, that dude went to like 40 he like did 40 rallies for you, right? 40 rallies, like back to back to back. Like he put in work for you. When Obama won, you went to 12 rallies. So yeah, she's with the bullshit as usual. She always like pokes her head out from whatever fucking cave she's in, an expensive cave, but whatever cave she's in, and like spews some bullshit. So, I just thought this was interesting. They talk about how Clinton said she's a favorite of the Russians. What else did Clinton say? They have a bunch of sites and bots and other ways of supporting her so far. And that's assuming Jill Stein will give up, which she might not, because she's also a Russian asset. She's a Russian asset. I mean, totally. They know they can't win without a third-party candidate. Again, you're just pulling shit out of your ass. Tulsi said she wouldn't run as a third party, and you still keep saying, like, don't run as a third party, even though she said she wasn't going to run as a third party. And, like, the Russian asset shit is just complete slander. She's a favorite of the Russians. Like, you got to let this Russian shit go. Like, this Russia shit, that was, like, one of the biggest L's the Democrats took. Like, I just remember Rachel Maddow just harping on Russia. They just kept talking about Russia. Like, that was probably one of the biggest L's the Democratic Party took. Like, nobody gives a fuck. Like, we don't want to hear about Russia. And just to add, more to that, Clinton said something like, along the lines like, Russia likes Bernie too, or something like that. Just to let you know, Russia also liked Obama. Russia liked Trump. So, like, they're also, Obama was a favorite of the Russians. Like, they wanted Obama to win, so he's a favorite of the Russians. So So what are you saying? He's a Russian asset too? Like, get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, Hillary was never one of my favorite people. Um, but at the same time, again, I don't think anything's going to come from this uh, with Gabbard. I just it's not a headline you wake up and see quite very often. Tulsi Gabbard sues Hillary Clinton. So interesting. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll keep an eye on it. Interesting. I just thought I'd open with that because what the fuck. And this also comes, yeah, like Hillary was just talking crazy shit. She had that like nobody likes Bernie remark or whatever. Um, I just feel like she's projecting because nobody fucking likes her. It's all projection. It's all projection. It's all projection, and she's like in denial. She's in big time denial. Um, Big time denial. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this Tulsi Clinton fiasco. And in other news, Andrew Yang needs our help, people. Andrew Yang needs our help. He has a new ad coming out. Look, we only got 13 days to the Iowa caucuses, first of all. That's it, 13 days. Yang's got a new ad coming out. And I think he's trying to get $1 million in 48 hours. Now, the recent donation, goals that the campaign has been setting, they haven't been hitting. They really haven't. And, I've been keeping a really close eye onto it. And they haven't been there. They haven't been there. I remember Russell even just tweeted something. What was it? It was either yesterday or the day before. And it was like, I think he was trying to hit like $1 million and we were at like $120,000. So, yeah. The last goal, I mean, they even sent out something to us talking about the last goal. And, I mean, they said, we missed our last goal. We can't afford to fall short again. They had to raise within 2 hours $292K. I don't think they hit it. I'm pretty sure. If if they hit that goal, which was the 22nd, so just yesterday, if they hit that goal to hit the 292,000, let me know. I'm pretty sure they didn't hit it. And I've noticed this within the last week or so, like whatever goals the Yang campaign has been setting, like we've just been falling short. And it wasn't like that before. For the longest, we were like blowing goals out of the water, easy status. And just recently, we haven't been hitting those goals. So, what I encourage you all to do is keep that momentum, keep it going. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. I think they said, yeah. So yesterday, they had set a fundraising goal of $1 million in 48 hours, and they were less than halfway there. So, and again, 2 weeks from now, caucusing starts in Iowa, and they go on to clarify the media will have a field day attacking, the campaign, and will try to dismiss the campaign entirely. So, yeah, he's 100% right. If they don't hit these goals, the media is going to be like, he's done. They're going to dismiss. They already tried to dismiss him. Already, with him performing adequately. So, missing the goals, they're going to be like, see, I fucking told you. So, yeah, if you can, donate to the campaign. I know a lot of you have been donating. Look, I know shit's tough. Shit's hard. Shit is hard, especially this time of the year. Like, people blow all their fucking money in December, and then January and February are really recovery months. They're recovery months to get back into, the feel of things. Because a lot of people blow all their money during the holidays. Like, you get hit back to back with holidays at the end of the year, and then January, February is just recovering. So I get it. I completely understand. But Yang needs our help. He needs our help. He's tweeted, many, many times, like, he's not throwing in the towel. It's not over till it's over. Like, he's going to fight like you've never seen. But he needs the funds. I mean, they even sent out a statement that Yang puts his heart and soul into winning over as many Iowans as he can before February 3rd. And even says, when the days get long, I get tired. I pick myself up and head to another event to answer even more questions from voters, because I know that we're giving everything this campaign that we can. And so he's going to do the same. Just, if you can, shell out $10, do whatever you can, because as I said, Yang needs our help, 100%. Yang needs our help. See, with like a Tulsi Gabbard, she knows she's not winning. She's very much aware that she's not about to be the next president of the United States. If anything, she's vying for a VP position, and she's pretty much just like an attack dog right now, and a voice that we need out there. Yang's playing to win. You ever noticed in those interviews, especially very early on, not early on, kind of in the middle, where we're at right now, but in the middle of where we were at, people would interviewers would try to dismiss them, all right, so are you playing to win? What position do you actually want? I think they did that in the NPR interview. There was a couple different interviews, and that shit's fucking annoying. That's really annoying. Yang's playing to win. He's heart and soul is into this. And, so he's pleading with you, and I'm pleading with you. Donate to the campaign if you can. Please. Please. Yang needs our help. 100%. Also, I have some more information. If you remember, in December, there was another Secure the Yang challenge that I was entered in. So there was one in November to interview Andrew Yang, and then there was one in December to interview Evelyn. In the November one, my channel raised over $2,000. Thank you all again. And the December run, I raised $1,600. So a message from Paget, and she's been busy. Obviously, she's been canvassing and phone banking, and she puts in some work. So she gave us some more information. I'm pretty sure she's going to come out with even more detail on her channel. I haven't seen it pop up yet, but I figured I'd keep you guys in the loop because a lot of you guys had donated to my Act Blue link. So the way it's looking is that Paget, Tom, and Austin will interview Evelyn. And actually, it's looking like Andrew will be a guest on there as well. So they're getting a double interview. So, look, Tom raised about $6,000. Paget raised almost $30,000. A huge amount of money. So Paget raised almost $30,000. Tom raised $6,000. And then Austin raised $5,900. Admittedly, I don't know who Austin is. If you guys know who Austin is, let me know in the comment section below. So he raised almost $6,000. So those three have earned the right to interview Evelyn and Andrew. After that, it was Kai Watson. He raised $2,800. And then after that was me. I raised $1,600. So I came in 5th place. It's looking like. And that's the same place I came in with the original Secure the Yang Nerds for Yang Challenge. I came in 5th place. And then in this one, I came in 5th place. And what's funny is when I met Andrew, he was like, yeah, read my lips. I remember you. I thank you for everything that you did. He was like, you came in 5th place. You were close, dude. I'm just like, shit. He actually remembered. So can you imagine? I fucking bump into him again. And he's like, 5th place again? I'm like, fuck. It's going to be fucking embarrassing. But it's not really about that. It's really about, though I'd love to interview Andrew, and though I love to interview Evelyn, it's really about getting Yang as much funds as we can to help out with his campaign. And that's what we did last time. I think it was over $75,000, and then this time's like a little like 50,000 some odd dollars. So this is dope, and thanks for everybody that participated. We had Alyssa from YouTube, Lisa from YouTube, Oregon Yang Gang, Aaron, John, Nathaniel. There was a lot of people that participated in this, and that was dope. So yeah, look out for that on Paget. I'm sure she's gonna have more info on it. But I just figured, for everybody that donated to my Act Blue, for everybody that was wondering, like, hey, whatever happened to that other Secure the Yang challenge? Well, this is it. I came in fifth. Tom, Paget, and Austin will be interviewing Andrew and Evelyn. So that's pretty huge. And look, I will get an interview with Andrew Yang at some point. It's hear me now, quote me later. I will get an interview with Andrew Yang at some point, inevitably. Trust and believe. But this is dope. This is good, and I just want to thank everybody for donating through my Act Blue link. I appreciate you all, and donating to the Yang campaign. I appreciate you all. So what do you guys think? What do you think about Tulsi suing Hillary Clinton? That's wild. That's some wild shit. What do you guys think about that? Do you think she'll actually win? Do you think she's gonna hold any water, and be able to make something out of this, or do you think she's just puffing her chest out and making noise? Let me know what you guys think about that, and what do you guys think about Yang, the campaign not hitting the goals recently? Do you think he's on a downward trek, a downward spiral, or do you think it's just another bump in the road? Because the campaign has had many bumps in the road that he's overcome. Every single one of them. You got to remember, at some point they weren't putting his picture up. At some point they were getting his name wrong. Is this just another bump in the road for the Yang campaign, or is this signs of things to come? Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that's about it. I actually I didn't do a video on this because I was in the middle of handling life. But I had one of my Republican colleagues talk to me, and we sat down and spoke on it. We legit sat down and spoke on it, and we were talking about Evelyn, and what she went through. That really like he felt that really got to him, and how it was brave of her to come out, and then other people started coming out. And again, he's a Trumper. He will vote for Donald Trump, but he really likes Andrew Yang and his campaign. He gives like a breath of fresh air, and he says like over and over again when we talk. He goes, the Dems are really screwing themselves over. He goes, Andrew Yang is your nominee. That is your nominee. He goes, if there was anybody that go up against Trump that would have me sweating, it would be Andrew Yang. This is coming from a Republican, 60 years old, been around for a long time, seen many presidents for a long time, and is a diehard Republican. And for this man to come up to me and say, like, if there was anybody that, had me sweating as the nominee, it'd be Andrew Yang. That says a lot. But the DNC don't work that way. They don't work that way. And, Bernie's my number 2, but he's been pissing me off lately. I'm pretty sure you guys saw, it wasn't even from his campaign that came out with it, but they called Joe Biden corrupt. And then you fucking apologize for it. Why are you apologizing for that? The evidence is there. He is corrupt. Stop being so weak. I've never seen anybody be so strong and so weak at the same time. Stop being weak. You can't. That shit annoys me. You called him out for being corrupt. And stick with your guns. Don't offer an apology. You're either offering an apology because you know that the impeachment trials, were starting, or you're offering an apology because you don't want Trump to use it against him, but that's being dishonest. There's tons of evidence that Joe Biden is corrupt. Talk about it. You're not making up shit. It'd be different if you were just making up stuff. And then about the Social Security, like there's tons of evidence that Joe Biden has wanted to and is willing to cancel Social Security. That is something to talk about. There's no need for apologies for that, which he technically didn't apologize about the Social Security, but harp away on that. Joe Biden has 45% of the African vote. What if they knew that Joe Biden is eager to take away their Social Security? Would they feel the same? See, weak sauce shit. And then the Cenk Uyghur thing, and I get it. Cenk asked you to not endorse him. He wanted you to take his endorsement away. I would have fucking kept it. I'm sorry, I would have kept it. So Sanders has been, pissing me off with some things lately. But at the same time, that's always been how he is. That's always been how he is. Gloves off, hands off, very milquetoast when it comes to attacking. And, essentially it's kind of worked for him up to this point. But I don't know why you're doing that, because they're going to hate you no matter what. They're going to hate Bernie Sanders no matter what. Whether he's in their face going hard at them or, turning the other cheek and apologizing, they're still going to fucking hate you. They hate you. So why you turn the other cheek? Because it's going to confuse voters. They're going to be like, well, he's apologizing, so he must have said something wrong. No. Look at Hillary Clinton. She hates you. She hates you. And Bernie Sanders still gets shit to this day for, campaigning for her, because his supporters at the time did not like the fact that he campaigned for her, and he did it anyway. And look how she repays him. She talks shit about him in every chance she can get in any interview. So what was the point of it? I don't know. We just talked about a whole variety of different shit, but I feel like it was all very much relevant. But if there's anything I want you to get out of this, it's donate. Donate to Andrew Yang. Donate to Andrew Yang. Donate to Andrew Yang. Oh, and don't forget to donate to Andrew Yang. We shouldn't be missing these goals. I get these goals sent to my email, and when I open it up and it says, Ronnie, we missed our last goal, it sucks. And look, we've had some close calls. We've had some close calls right before midnight where we just hit a goal or something like that. But we haven't been on the money, and we need to fix that. So that's all I got for you guys today. Again, let me know in the comment section your thoughts on what we talked about. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't, let me know in the comment section why. I'm always down to talk about it. I have a Cash App, a PayPal, and a Venmo link in the description below. Please feel free to donate to the channel. Every little bit helps. Legitimately helps my channel grow. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the